be a miracle. It comes out intact. Ah, no.
Busted.
Busted.
Oh, this is our water fill-up station. There's a little ventilation thing, but I can't get it off, so it's a slow process.
Bees. Anything we might want in there? Nothing good.
Well, here we are, departing Judith Landing and heading downstream on the Missouri into the wild and scenic breaks, which will be roughly around a 60-mile journey to where we hope we'll see the disco. Fingers crossed.
Our intended destination for the day is only a mile and a half downstream from our resupply station, to a historical stop called Murray's Dugout.
Snakes in there. Ooh. Wow, it is cool in here.
Yeah.
I believe, didn't they used to get ice from the river and then keep it in here with sawdust and it would stay cool all summer? Oh, you got boo-boo?
This is the first night of the second part of our trip, which equates to day 8. Lovely little camp on the side of the river by the old dugout. Now, it'd be lovely to tell you what we're going to see and do along the way, but we neither have a plan nor have we paddled the river before, so it's going to be a mystery for all of us. Enjoy.
We're on day 9 of our journey, and today one of the things we're going to do is we're going to check out an old homestead that is supposed to be in relatively good condition.
We'll get around this rock bar here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And where those 2 rocks are sticking up,
Yep.
we're going to go in behind them.
Okay. Right in front of the sign.
Hey, we did some navigating then, didn't we?
This historical complex, known as Hagadone Homestead, is one of the best preserved along the trip, giving visitors a glimpse of what life was like back in the day.
I think this is where the hobbits lived.
Ooh, a trap door.
Want to be careful the floor doesn't give way under you, you need to end up down there.
Nice. It's a very narrow bed.
Smells like rat in here, doesn't it?
It does. I think Cricket smells it too. I don't know if you should stand on the table, but I'll let you see what's up there.
I think this guy might be the golden eye. That's what I... Oh, dog. Oh, you let him go, Cricket. I'm stuck. I got these bloody shoes on, and every time I pull up, I go deeper. This is gonna go... Oh. Water runoff from these high hills cut impressively deep trenches in the soft earth down to the river. According to the Boater's Guide, the sound of silence. The Upper Missouri is one of the few places where one hears few sounds of human activity. Many people return to the Upper Missouri just to experience the joy of only the sounds of nature. When floating the river, please be respectful of others who are trying to listen to these natural sounds.
These are the wild and scenic breaks, or badlands as they're sometimes known. They're characterized by thick, crumbly layers of sediment.
There's been a paucity of trees and therefore shade out here, and it's a pretty warm day. So we've arrived at this place that it's not really a campsite, but it's a good place to camp, called Greasewood Bottom. There's a couple of cottonwood trees, and that's what we're looking for.
Cricket's burying a treat for later. Meanwhile, Mr. Foreman chops firewood, barefoot.
So there's like about 13 or 14 bighorn sheep making their way down the most difficult access to the river that they can find. There's a sheer cliff there, plenty of other places they could come down. They've got to come down the hardest bit. I was going to go hiking today. I would have missed this. Like, we got a river with fish in it, mountains, and these animals right here under our tree. It's like a theatre. You don't need to go looking for them. They come to you.
Behind me is what looks like smoke. Unfortunately, Mr. Foreman and I have seen way too much of that in the past few years. So we're thinking that there's a fire. We don't know if it's close, really close, or maybe not close at all, but it's something we're going to keep our eyes on. And I think once night falls, if we see that orange glow, we might get a little bit worried. Seeing more evidence of the fire, I've found some ash that's been raining down on our campsite.
With no fiery glow in sight, we can rest easy that the inferno may be farther off than initially feared.
A visitor. Looks a bit like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars with legs. Cricket is not impressed. Me and Cricket are off on an early morning excursion to go and check out what appears to be a cave up there in the soft mudstone. To avoid the cactus, we're following along a drainage which the local Montanians call a coulee. This way. I'll put you up there. You stay there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, it looks like our cave journey's come to a very abrupt end. We're just in a big sinkhole. I think these walls would prove quite difficult to climb out if our little exit point collapses. There we go, good dog.
Well, it's hazy, but I'm not really seeing a big plume of smoke like yesterday, so I don't know. We didn't see the glow last night, so wherever the fire is, it must not be that close.
Might even just stay here.
It felt like it was slipping a little.
Yeah. Well, that little spring, it's quite tanniny as you can see, but I'm a bit hard on the water, so just to ensure that we've got plenty, we're going to have this as a backup. Going to fill our 10-litre bladder and then worry about filtering it if we need it. Ooh. That mud's deep. Oh, it's very tanniny. It's almost like tea. There we go, look at that.
Mr. Foreman reckons he might have seen some sheep in that canyon and is off for a look.
Trying my best not to look too creepy, but there they are, big burly rams. Looks like it's a slack enough current just to nose in.
It's a nice little camping spot, actually. Like it's seen better days.
drainage area of Bullwhacker Creek is known as Gist Bottom, named after the family that last occupied the homestead that was sold to the Bureau of Land Management in 1980. I'd say the holes in the walls are from some rough visitors who have added to the damage incurred by time and the elements. This relic looks like an old wood chipper, while in the field out back are some ancient horse-drawn farming equipment. Neighbouring the Gist homestead is John Irvine's dugout, a wiry, temperamental Texan who specialised in rounding up and breaking wild horses. He sold out in 1930, and this two-room cabin was restored in 2010. This is our final evening of our expedition. We're here at a little fortified campsite called the Hideaway with a wall of willows out the front. Out the back is an impenetrable thicket of rose bushes, and beyond that the sage fields are full of cactus, so we're well safe here. We were thinking of spending an extra night on the river, but our water supplies have become way too low. We'll end up with none by the time we get to the end.
It's going to be about a 12-mile journey to our final destination, James Kipp Recreation Area. And once we get there, that's going to be the end of this canoe trip, unfortunately.
Get a little...
Throws this bacon if you're not paying attention.
Oh, Jesus. Breakfast is a little charcoaly this morning, but you get that on the big jobs. Well, almost by magic, the disco has appeared at our destination. Missouri River Outfitters delivered it all in good order. Now the campsite didn't have water, however, so we had to make a little run up to a town called Zortman to fill up on water gas and grab a whole pile of food, fresh food for dinner, and a big fry-up for breakfast to celebrate, and beer, to celebrate the end of the expedition.
The Upper Missouri was a wonderfully pleasant surprise, especially from a trip that came about as a last-minute replacement. After 2 weeks and 150 miles on the longest river in the United States, we can easily declare it a fantastic voyage and one we'd look forward to doing again.